hardcore boxing news, and that's what's up, man. And that's what's up, man. Okay, you gonna come on here and just break news just like that, huh?
This is Dollar.
Hey, it's your boy Jay, hardcore boxing news. What you got going on, bro? We out of here. Hey, it's your boy Jay, hardcore boxing news, back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good morning. If you can hear the sound of my voice, that's letting me know that God has given you another gracious opportunity to get it right one more again. Just about face, man. Turn around, do something different, try something new, step out on faith, push the envelope, whatever you want to call it, man. Just make it happen. Ask somebody to forgive you. Forgive somebody, release somebody, man. Get out of that toxic relationship, whatever it must be. Let's make it happen today. Yes, indeed. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody is fine and fabulous. It's a Tuesday morning. And it's time to find out what we gonna do today. Who hanging out today? But before we get that far, man, let's get our morning motivation, and then we gonna move from there, man. Yes, indeed. Let's get it all loaded right here. Okay, let me pull this out because it's not moving quick enough on my laptop. So let's see if I can get it quickly here. Understand why it's not working on my laptop. Hold on, let me see. Bring it down. Okay. We might got action. Okay, we can do this. I know we can. Let's get it.
We all get knocked down in every aspect of life.
You're going to fall flat on your face. You're going to be criticized when you come out into the arena called life. You're going to feel awkward and stupid and dumb sometimes, but it's okay. It goes with the territory.
When the defining moment comes, either you define the moment or the moment defines you. Either you define the moment, you decided that you're going to not concern yourself with the naysayers, that you're not going to concern yourself with what has happened or what hasn't happened, but you're going to make the commitment to do what you've got to do so that you can have a lifestyle that you've never experienced before. Or the moment defines you, and you decide to play it safe. And 20 years from now, you say to yourself, what if I would have taken a chance on myself? What if I would have stayed in the game? What if I would have kept making the phone calls? What if? But let me tell you something. Something amazing begins to happen when you make the decision to move forward on your goals and your dreams.
And maybe you've been knocked down in your life and it seems like, hey, the fight is over. It is not over unless you quit. You have to learn to turn and look at every obstacle as an opportunity.
You gotta get gritty, man. You gotta develop some dog in you.
Life is gonna throw some serious blows, some body blows, and they gonna hurt. But I want you to feel that pain going through your body. And as pain leaves your body, guess what's gonna take its place? Success. No pain, no gain.
No pain, no gain. Uh-oh, I'm hearing some back noise. All right, there we go. We in order. All right, who up in the hangout this morning, man? Who rocking out? I don't even have to look first because we already know it's going to be him. It's Mike Rim says, good morning, everybody. And 50-50, hell no. Canelo by KO. Okay, you got bars today? Okay. Next, we got my moderator is better than yours, Miss Melanin Queen, 27 in the building. Say good morning, Jay. Hangout family, peace and blessings. Let's make this day a great one. See, that's that type of talk I like right there. Let's make it a great one. I'm with it. I'm with it. Yes, indeed. Who next? Who next? Who next? Right hand man in the building early in the morning, appearing. GP, the hashtag JBT. Yo, 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 what it do? My hardcore family. And he speaks to his sis, Miss Whitley. The professor up in here early too. Okay, okay. Salute to you. I see you, fella. All righty, Mike Grimm, aka Frankenstein Monster. AKA Frankenstein Monster in the building, man. That boy got more zippers on him right now. That's all right, boy, but they can't hold him down. Look, he got visions of fishing running through his head. I know you do. I know you do. That's what's up, man. All right, we done spoke to everybody we can see right now, to the rest of the crew. Started parlaying up in here. Now let's speak to the people we cannot see. You know who you are. My mighty warriors, the ones that like to watch. All my watchers in the building, the Peekaboo crew. What's up to the Peekaboo community, man? Yes, indeed. We just like to watch, Jay. Yeah, do you mind? Can we just watch? Can you leave us alone? Why we got to be the Peekaboo community, man? Yes, indeed. Watchers, man, love to keep an eye on you. Yes, indeed. Shout out to all my mighty boys and all the Peekaboo shorty. Shout out to my guy Tampa Ron, always there, man. Always on site. What y'all got going on, man? Yes, indeed. It is a Tuesday, and the topic and title today is Canelo versus Crawford. Is it a 50-50 fight now? Or will it be another bust, man? Or will it be a snatch and grab and end up being a draw and make you pay for more? What do y'all think, man? Put it in the chat. Let me know. Frankenstein Monster already said that he feels though Canelo is going to knock out Crawford. Now, Crawford ain't never been knocked out. And with the asterisk on the side, has never been knocked down. So you're looking for what normally the 100% hasn't happened yet. Big Dre in the building, hashtag JBT. He said, I'm in the building. I'm early today. Appreciate you being up in here, Big Dre. The voice of choice, man, for sure. If you need someone to do a voiceover for you, man, there he goes. Big Dre doing his thing. Big drop Dre. So y'all make sure y'all hollering at him if you need something done. For sure, for a nominal fee. Ain't that right, Big Dre? For sure, without a doubt, man. But yeah, man, I told y'all know I like this fight, man. It has gotten sexy to me. At first, I was straight like, man, please. I was like, please, no. I don't think so. Too easy for Canelo. To the point now where, you know what? Maybe. Possible. Man, I don't know. Crawford got a smart team. Canelo looked like crap last outing. IQs. I don't know, but Crawford last fight at 54 was, but he won. I know. All these questions that Butter dance through our minds when it comes about this fight. Canelo, the younger man. Crawford, the better lifestyle. Da da da. Yes, indeedy, man. And coming up 3 weight classes. Hasn't had a tune-up. Canelo just got a tune-up. Crawford's going to be 39 by the time that fight takes off. Canelo got bad knees. Oh man, it's back and forths and back and forths and back and forths and pluses and minuses. Man, where does it all compute to, man? Where does it all compute to? Because eventually this fight is about to happen, man. We got a few months before it happens and enough time to give it a good, righteous build up. You know, I remember the last guy, a few guys that came up to fight Canelo. What happened to him? Well, Amir Khan got stretched out. Uh, Canelo, well, one of the what's the kid's name? Charlo didn't even try. Who else came up and fought Canelo? And then Canelo does the reverse one where he goes up to the next weight class and fights, for legacy, but he always goes after the low hanging fruit. They tried to do him like that with Maka. He tried to get Makabu, but they was like, nah, the zone said, nah, we putting our feet down now. Antonio Mess, so many questions. You are right, my friend. We want to welcome Antonio Mess to the Hardcore Hangout. Hey, Antonio, we're just a bunch of hardcore degenerates to get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called box. We only got one rule around here, Antonio. No hitting below the belt. I mean, we don't talk about nobody's mama up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We want to welcome Antonio Mess into the hangout. Okay, I see my big homie that came up in the building. He said, salute to the JBT. Stop the cap. Nobody can beat Bud straight like that. TBP Nation in the building. Hey, man, it's so much back and forth to this, man. It's to a point where, y'all know on this one that I will be team budget on this one, y'all. Yes, indeed. I want to see Bud be great. I want to see Bud become 3-time undisputed, man, and definitely be in the GOAT talk. Okay. All right, let's just get that there, okay? But yeah, he does have a upward battle that he must deal with. Yes, he has an upward battle that he must deal with. He got to come up 3 weight division. No, Jay, no, he just was in 54, so it's only gonna have to do 2. No. Okay, I get it. He went up there, and it was a tough one for him. Now, granted, Bud is way much smarter than the guy that gave him troubles at 54. Okay? One thing about the skills, it does navigate, without a doubt. Bud has not had a tune-up, has not fought in a year some change. About time it happened. Bud's the older man. Canelo been in at least 70 fights, man. So in dog years, Canelo's probably about 40, man. You did, and left a few ounces of flesh. If any sighting of what we seen last weekend and how his feet was stuck in the mud, that will not be good against Bud at all. Bud got the 3-headed monster over there, man. When I'm talking about trainers, got Bomac, Red Spike. I can't think of the other guy's name. You did. But plus, Bud himself is just an astute guy in the game as well. Man, it's so many back and forths. Miss Alicia Feliciano is in the building. What it do? Good to see you. Appreciate you. Ace Boogie, the love doctor in the building. What up? I seen some JBT foundationals up in here this morning, man, for sure. But yeah, man, I'm going to tell you, all I'm asking for is a good old fashioned, back in the day, a rumble, man. You dig? And both of these guys have the temperament to make that happen. I'm going to tell you, Crawford going to play the smarter guy. He's not going to fall into being into a slug match with Canelo, man. And I know some of y'all butt ice, man, that really feel like, oh man, it's just not smart to do. It's just not. Come on, this is chess, not checkers, man. You're not going to give into the other guy's specialties, okay? What we ain't going to do. Now, what we are going to see more of, now, Bud still got a little more elastic in his legs than Canelo, I feel. You did? So, remember when Crawford fought, goodness gracious, man, what's the guy name that knocked out, man, I can't think of it, man. It'll come to me. But Bud played it smart when he fought this dude. He played it smart and he boxed him. He boxed him in and out. He didn't go with the trying to, macho on macho. You did. Let me tell you something. That macho on macho will get you KO'd, man. Yeah, man. You guys to work with them. The one thing about Canelo, he keep the high guard, man. You know what I mean? So it's so many ways to defend against being offensive against that high guard, man. You know what I mean? So he better not use that with Canelo, man. I mean with Crawford, because Crawford going to eat that up all day long. That peekaboo ain't going to work with Crawford, man. Crawford need to stay out on angles, work from the outside, use that incredible reach he had. Crawford got long arms like a gorilla, man. Respectfully, man. You dig? I would stay on the outside, work the angles, man. Never get up on the ropes. Soon as you get to ropes, pivot it out and use the ropes on Canelo and then get on out of there, man. Crawford needs to fight a smart man's game. You dig? Yeah. Because, keep in mind, man. Who has ever had Canelo in dire strait where it looked like he's about to get KO'd, man? He done been in there with that. Not to say that it can't happen. That ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is don't count on that. Don't count on that. 100% of the times that man came out the ring, he's never been knocked out. 100%. So the odds are not in your favor for that, man. Let me tell you, life is all about pluses and minuses. It's all about math, man. You dial into the math, you can understand anything. And that math right there ain't working, man. Be the boxer, man. Be the lighter guy. Move around the ring. You already know the man be having things around his knee and this, that, and the other, man. Work all the elasticity out of that knee that night, man. Man, I be the deer. I wouldn't even give a damn about how y'all gonna be mad at me because I wasn't really doing no super engagement. No, I'm gonna walk away with this $100 million and a rematch for more money. And a rematch for more money. Now, that's what the smart man will do in here, man. You did. But to stand in front of Canelo and be mano is El Stupido. Is El Stupido, man, for sure. Say Bud is older, hasn't fought a year, put on a lot of weight that will make him slower. Didn't look good in his last fight. Oh, that sounds good. But let me tell you, but when you're dealing with these elite guys, the top 1 percentile in the world, man, they rise to an occasion for stuff like this, man. Let me tell you something. Bud has always been that kid that they said couldn't. The kid that couldn't. Let me tell you the type of man frame this man has, man. The man got shot in the head. Drove himself to the hospital. And came out of there the same day. When stuff like that happens to you, man, it makes you a different person. I.e., I know because I've been shot before. And when you're a young man like that and walk away from it, it makes you feel bulletproof. Like nothing Yeah, it grazed him. But I don't even want to be grazed, Mike Rim. I don't. It grazed him enough where he went to the hospital. In his mind, can't nothing stop him. That's telling me that God got his hand over me, man, for a particular reason, which gives you that inferior mind. Y'all don't hear me though. At all, man. I'm trying to tell you, man, it's gonna take a lot for that boy to lose, man. And it gotta be a perfect son over him for it to happen. The horseshoe has been deeply ingrained into this young man. And he works on top of that. He's talented. He's a go hard. They say he don't use no alcohol or drugs or anything like that. He's a gym rat. Canelo, all of that. But yet he does use alcohol. We know all of that, man. And this, that, and the third. And he got the silk sheets for sure. Real Prison Talk with Tommy says specificity. Whatever that word he said right there. The bullet was lodged in his skull but didn't fully penetrate. That's heavy. That's when your mama said, boy, you got a hard head. You got a hard head. Yeah. So all I'm saying is, man, if these two bulls line up and be all that they can be that night, the winner of that fight will be us fans. But you know what? I need a station break, man. Y'all got me talking boxing too early. You know what I mean? We ain't hang out yet. Hey, hung out yet, man. Hey, Big Dre, bring us some coffee, man. Let's get it.
It's time for a station break, y'all. So grab that cup of coffee. Take you a sip. Smell that aroma. Now back to the show.
Yeah. We got the super producer in the building. Remo. Say, I'm supporting everything black right now. After the Met Gala, I'm in Black Kitty, black mood. Bud can pull this off when the last time Canelo looked impressive. I rest my case with the black man, black fist emoji. All right, well, I'm glad that you on your black mode, my brother. Antonio May say, Bud Crawford always gets it done. This will be no different. Wow. It's different species, though. Canelo got something to prove, too. See, the difference is with Canelo is, hey, this is a little guy. You can't let the little guy come up and beat you. You let the little guy come up here and beat you. Oh, man. They dial back all the other stuff about you. Maybe not so much. Because it seems like, all right, I'm getting in trouble saying with this one. What's good for other fighters? Us. Go ahead and say it, Jay. The black fighters don't get the same shakeout. You know what I mean? If it was Crawford and anyway came up to beat him, oh, it'll be over. But when the shoe is on the other foot, it just ain't the same. Y'all don't hear me though, man. Big Dre, man, just giving support, man, with the 5-piece. Appreciate that, Big Dre. Thank you very much on that. Muchly needed, man. For sure. And that starts off the kickoff of our donations as well, y'all. That means we need 9 more. We shoot for 10. Hopefully we can get the 10. Yes, indeed. It's 9 more to go. And I'm going to check the Cash App because sometimes y'all be stuffing stuff over there. But my notifications on it ain't on. So I'll make sure I check that as well. Boxing Guru says, don't be surprised if Bud stops him. That would be a surprise, man, because Canelo's never been stopped. And then to be stopped by a guy that comes from a couple of weight classes below. And Canelo's been fighting guys 175, which those guys come down from 200. You dig, and things of the nature. So it ain't nothing that Canelo hasn't felt before that I think Crawford can do. Okay, but hey, anything is possible. Anything is possible. You did. Bud stops Canelo. Internet breaks. The internet breaks. You heard me. The internet breaks, man. Yeah. I just don't see that one. But I tell you what, the odds on it would be great. A knockout over Canelo odds would be great. Yeah, you got a better chance of betting the draw. That's what I'm betting that night. I'm betting the draw. Yeah, run it back, especially if it was an ooh and ah event. They'll run it back for you because it's all about that do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. It's about getting to that bag, baby. D for the win is in the building, my DC homie. What it do, what it is, what it shall be. Explain to me what it is right now. He said, good morning. Stop Canelo. He's the GOAT. Top 3 bare minimum. Real Prince talk with Tommy said, well, what Bud can do is hit Canelo with shots he doesn't see coming from odd angles. And those are the ones that put you to sleep. Yeah, it's the ones you never seen, just like in life, man. Yeah, it's the ones you never thought that will. Yes, indeed. Remember that. The ones you thought that won't will. Yes, indeed. For sure. But yeah, man. It's a bunch of back and forth, man, on this boxing tale, because that's what it is now. It's a boxing tale until it happened. And we all want to tell what we think it will be. Yeah. Like I said, man, if these two gladiators decide to war smartly, the fans are going to be the winner. That's who's going to be the winner. We will be the winner because these guys will give us a showdown that we've been salivating for a long time. Not, everybody was talking about the Conor Ben and Eubank fight. See, but these guys' skill levels definitely surpass those two guys. Okay, so we're talking tightrope walking, because it's who that makes the first mistake is who ends up getting raped for real. Because I'm gonna tell you, when you at that level, man, see, when it comes to the skill level, I'm gonna have to give it to Crawford, man. Now, don't get me wrong. Canelo's very intelligent, and experience is the best teacher. And he done been in there with some good tutors, a.k.a. the GOAT TBE. Gave him a master course in a 42-minute schooling session. And they said from that day on, Canelo became great because he had been in there with greatness, man. And Floyd showed it was levels to this. And at that time, Floyd was about 11 years older than Canelo. Yeah. Considered an old man in boxing already. He took him to the woodshed. And I seen glimpses of Floyd from Canelo from there. yeah. He was a great student. He was a great student, and he done been in there with some guys that is sharpening him, i.e., Laura. Laura definitely gave him some tutelage, if you will. Even Trout sharpened him up a little bit, to be honest, man. You dig? And he been in there with some fast ones. Amir Khan was giving him a schooling session for the first couple of rounds. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Canelo's been in there with the greats. He been in there with Cotto, man. Been in there with Mosley. Come on, man. He done been in there with it ain't nothing he ain't seen. Come on now. Don't act like y'all done forgot, man. Do I have to take y'all back to the sharpening sessions that this man has before he went on his cherry picking spree, whatever. Come on now. So yeah, the knife is sharp. The knife is sharp. If you could just get that body to fire off at all systems from what the mind can put out, man. Shit. We can have art that night, man. Yeah. Yes, indeedy, man. So don't look at this. Well, I don't want to look at this where it's like I just don't want it to be a money grab. Let's go there, man. Let's just dive all the way in. I want these boys, and I just think the mentality that they ain't got no. Let's just get over the hump. Nuh-uh. This is for bragging rights, baby. More still for Crawford. Crawford has been getting the other end of the stick for the longest time. Has never been the guy that, everybody, got their money behind. Always had bad pay-per-view numbers. Always, his resume always been tender. So he's been poked at a lot, man. And he's finally at the epitome, top of the food chain, to give everybody the finger. He goes in there, man, outboxes Canelo. He just got to win it, baby. They're not going to give it to him if he just outboxes Canelo because, they never satisfied. Yeah, they want them to come out with bumps, bruises, blood, and I get it. We paying our good damn money for it. So we do want but keep in mind, it's to hit and not get hit. I don't give a damn who Canelo fought. The man got a peg leg and a substitute elbow. Bud is fresh, 35, 36-year-old. Canelo ain't even half enough to cut the ring off. Actually, Remo, Canelo's 35. Bud's 38, about to turn 39. He is the senior of this event. Yeah, and actually his birthday is September or October, so he'll be nudging one more. So actually, Canelo is the younger man, but he's not the younger man because he been in so many wars. He been in the 70 fights. He had more fights when he fought Floyd, he had the more fights. He was already in his 60th fight by the time he fought Floyd, or Floyd made his 60th, something like that. So no, what I am doing, young man, is giving the X's and O's of both. And if you've been listening the whole time, I feel though I've been rightfully dividing the word of truth on this one, giving them both their trophies of what they can do and what they can't. You did. I agree with you. I feel though that Crawford is the fresher man. I agree that Crawford has not been in as many wars as Canelo. I feel though that dog age in this one, Crawford's the younger man. Canelo has been in a lot of dog fights, then had bigger hands put on him. You dig? And when he spars, he always spars bigger guys. So, and Canelo turned pro at age 15. He turned pro at age 15. And now he's 35. That's 25 years of damage on your body. It will take toll of anybody. But when you're at that top percentile in boxing and you are the money man, you spend your money well. You spend it on body, like LeBron does, and that's why he's able to go as far. You eat better meat. They even raised the level of clenbuterol because of this guy. So trust me, he is spending the money, the best money in the top scientists to develop him the best go fluid, respectfully, to make sure that his body works and fires off at all. Yeah. When you got money like that, man, you can practically get anything done. So they're taking his blood work, they're checking out his anatomy, they're finding out what minerals, what vitamins work best with his system, and what's the best time for him to work out, and all this data, man. When you got money like that, man, you can pay for people to tell you all this type of stuff, man, and then implement it into making your body be a well-oiled machine. Floyd used to go get his blood taken out and then put back in, oxygenating it and this, that, and other. Any competitive edge. Floyd never fought out of Vegas because in Vegas he could take shots in his hand and it's legal. So he had brittle hands. So when he break his hand, he's not even, he's still just punching because his hand's coked up. All of that stuff, man. What do you say? Snack versus clenbuterol. I guess whoever has the best pharmacy that night wins, huh? That's what they said about Manny Pacquiao and Marcos. And what's the guy that he had his rivalry with? They said who was going to win that night. They said whoever has the best pharmacy. Well, that night it was what's his name? And he knocked Canelo out. But if you looked at his back, man, he had acne on his back like a 17-year-old kid, man. Yeah, he had acne so bad on his back that night he knocked Pacquiao out. It couldn't have been testing done that for that fight, man. They said whoever had the best pharmacy. I fell out when I heard the commentator say that crap. Everybody knew they both was hocked up on it, man. That night, Pacquiao took the long nap, face down, ass up, man. Never forget that night. But you know what? And that's where I talk about how they treat black fighters different than they treat other fighters. Not just against white, it's just all of them. Because he still was able to go from there and make the most money he's ever made in his entire life fighting Floyd Mayweather. But if it was in vice versa, they would have down bad at him so bad, Floyd so bad, this, that, and the other, made him the laughing stock. He would have never been able to make that type of money again. Y'all don't hear me, though. Y'all don't hear me, though. Who up in the building, man? I've been just running my mouth. Who else up in here? All things, I see you. Senior Cobb, All Access International is in the house, man. I just still trying to figure out the first Crawford said no way he fights Canelo. He way too big. What changed that? The snack for the busted gloves. Yeah. You know who talked Crawford into taking this fight? Old Slick Bill. Yeah, Bill Haney is the one that told Crawford, Canelo's your fight, not Spence. He said your big fight is Canelo, and Bill Haney was right. He was right. The word on this street is that Crawford's going to make about $100 million for this fight. I don't know how true it is, but where there's smoke, there's fire. Where's there's smoke, there's fire. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's making that, because y'all know Crawford's a shrewd businessman. And as much as he is tenacious on the inside of the ring, he's just as tenacious on the outside of the ring. Yeah, he negotiates hard. Another great fighter that was like that was Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins negotiated his ass off, man, and still living off of that bread, man, because he was smart and he's very frugal with his money. Kenneth Clegg in the building, my brother. What's up? How you feeling, man? Yeah, so I don't care how you slice it or dice it, man. You dig? No matter how you look at it, you might think Canelo one day, but the next day you might think Crawford. It's a back and forth seesaw. And if it ain't for you, and you just feel though that it's just a shutout for your guy, I respectfully disagree with you all on this one, man. You just can't say this is going to be a one-sided ass whooping. Lightning is not going to strike twice, okay? Crawford is not going to beat the stew out of Canelo like he did Spence. I tell y'all what. If Crawford beats the stew out of Canelo like he did Spence, I put 500 on the bag for y'all in one sitting. In one sitting, if Crawford beats the stew out of Canelo like he did Spence, I will put a 500 piece on the bag for y'all. Yeah. Al Booger, put it in the books for us, baby. Put it in the books. 500 piece on the bag, baby. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's how confident I know that ain't gonna happen. You did. That boy do that. That boy do that. I love to see it. Hell yeah. I want to see a good fight anytime. I ain't the biggest Canelo guy anyway. Y'all know I ain't. I don't like how he moving. I don't like how he moving at all, man. Hot grease in the building, man. Y'all still butthurt about Spence. Shake my head. Grown man groupies out. Oh my goodness. Go on back into your hole somewhere, you little troll. Ain't nobody hasn't got over Spence, man. Look at you. Just want to let us know you was in the building. We glad to see you. Hi, hot grease. Hey, trust me, we over it. Senior Cobb said 500 on the bag. Let me get the funeral suit ready. You be at the hospital getting checkup every time you put 100 on. That's how confident I am that that's how confident I am that ain't gonna happen. When Hopkins moved up two divisions at 41 to face Taverno, one gave him a chance. One gave him a chance either. Okay. Hey, man. I didn't think Hopkins was going to beat Tito like he did, man. He beat Tito ass like he stole something, man. That's when you really realize it's levels to this, man. Mayweather, how he beat and what's my guy? Floyd Mayweather's first pay-per-view event, man. I can't think of the guy's name. Rest in peace, though. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Floyd fought him in Atlantic City. And I understand the difference between a C and an A-level fighter that night. Yeah. Floyd kept preaching it everywhere he went. He's not on my level. It's levels to this. And it's so true. It is levels to this. It's levels to boxing, man. Gotti, thank you very much, Hot Grease. At least you're doing something good right now. Yeah, man. That was God. I felt sorry for him. I was in the third row, and it was like bap, 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 bap. I was like, good Lord. See, ain't nothing worse than getting punished. It's easy just to hit a man and knock him out. You know what I mean? But it's that 12-round punishment, that brutality that sometimes a guy never comes back from. Yeah. When the stuffing get beat out you, as Tampa Tommy said, you lose an ounce of flesh. You leave some in the ring, man. You leave it in the ring, never to get it back. Yeah, man. It's that one night, man, and you get in that ring, and you already know the first round. See, that's who can't get over it. You my opposer, you can't get over the ass whooping that Spence took, Hot Grease. Let me find out you was the one that lost some money from it. $1 Trillion Dreams in the building, man. I appreciate you. Hey, we want to welcome $1 Trillion Dreams to the Hardcore Hangout. Hey, $1 Trillion. We're just a bunch of hardcore degenerates to get together, talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. We only got one rule around here at $1 Trillion. No hitting below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody's mama up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We want to welcome $1 Trillion Dreams into the Hardcore Hangout. Y'all make sure y'all give him a good hardcore welcome. He has came into the gym. He done laced his shoes up, and he don't have no problem getting a little sparring going on. So let's welcome $1 Trillion Dream to the Hangout. You dig, for sure. Yeah, man. That ounce of flesh ain't nothing to mess with, Jack. You dig? Let me tell you, Connor, Ben, and Eubank, they know what we're talking about. They left some flesh there. They left some flesh, man. You can't have too many wars like that. And these guys ain't even built like them guys of shoe leather of yesteryear. Yeah. Them 100-round dudes, man. 72 rounds, 30 rounds, man. You did get knocked down, don't even get counted. Just stand back up and start fighting again. They're not built like that no more. You dig? Nah, man. They put together bubble gum and spit these days, man. And they fresh out of bubble gum. Big youngster in the building. Jay Dixon, what up? Yeah, man. So this is one of those, man, and you see the title said Canelo versus Crawford. Is it a 50-50 fight, or is it another bust? We've been getting some busts lately, man. We were thinking that we're going to get this, and we end up getting that. See, he said, Jay, who's keeping my Holla championship belt warm? That's Mama Do doing that. Mama Do got a 40 piece on that hot grease. Yes, indeed. So yeah, man. This one right here, man. We gonna have fun with for the next few months, man. I hope I'll be able to go to that fight, man, because I am interested. Y'all know I'm not big on going to fights, man. I like watching them from my house. But this right here is history. I like being part of history, man. Yes, indeed. I want to say at least to my great grandkids, if this fight would be deemed as one of the greatest fights of the whatever. I want to be able to tell my great grandson that's interested in boxing how I was at Crawford and Canelo. How I interviewed Canelo. How I interviewed Crawford. And how grandpops took pictures with them as well, man. Because you never know which one is going to be deemed that fight, man. That we talk about, like the third round with Hagler and good gracious, man. I hate when my mind does this to me, man. You dig? Hitman Hearns. They still talk about that third round rumble. You dig? So yeah, I would love to be part of something like that, man. And say, hey, I experienced that. I was there. When they said Floyd Mayweather was going to do his 6-fight deal with Showtime and it'd be the highest money any boxer's ever made in history, I said I wanted to be part of that. And I was at all 6 fights, man. I was at all 6 fights. You dig? And I got souvenirs from all of them, man. I was there. I was there. I love to be places, man. I was at Mayweather Canelo. I was there, you know. And certain things, you just places, you fights, you just want to say, I was there, man. Especially if you're a hardcore, man. It might not mean much to others as it means to us, but those are as we're not fighters, man. Those are the trophies that we glean for ourselves. Saying I was there, I witnessed that, I seen this. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would love to be there and something kicks off to being one of the greatest fights in mankind. And to say, I witnessed it. I covered that fight, man. Hell to the yeah. So yes, indeed. That's what it means to me, man. You know, when when the stars line up in boxing, because y'all remember when they first started talking about this fight, I called it a come on, man, really? And this before he was even in 54. He was still in 47. And even to Crawford, it was a duck walk. Uh yeah, when I say a duck walk, it's him being the duck going up there, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That come on, Canelo. This man 47, he came from 30. You've been heavy for the last, come on now. I'm old school. When a guy goes to the next weight class, he takes a fight to get used to the weight. And then he started talking about, especially if he was a champion. You go up to the next weight class, you take a entry level fight to see how the weight feel and everything. And then you gradually, now everybody going straight to the top. Straight to the top. These belts was like, if you was a champion of this weight class, you could fight the champion of that next weight class. No adjustment into the weight or nothing. Well, we're seeing that it was a tough walk for Crawford at 54 against a guy that had only 10 rounds. 10 fights. Now, 2 more weight classes up. Yeah, that's what makes this a great fight, man. It can happen. But we seen when Mikey Garcia went up to fight Spence. Spence said, I didn't call him out. He called me out. I answered the bell. Man, call me out. I answer the bell. Normally when guys go up, Kell Brooks, man, was dominating 47, was looking very good, dominating 47. They sent him up to fight Triple G. Doing well the first couple of rounds. Cat mouse rounds, being the faster man, getting to Triple G before Triple G could get to him. But then when the round started evening out, man, and Triple G started applying pressure, and then finally laid them hammers on that Bama, man. He broke his orbital bone, man. Orbital bone. I said orbital bone. From that night, he was never the same. From that night, Kell Brooks was never the same. He was broken. Right after that, he went back down in weight for Earl Spence. Spence had been on the longest layoff that he's ever been on. Didn't look that great first part of the fight, but he was the little engine that could. He wouldn't stop. He just kept coming forward, kept applying pressure. That mental pressure is just as bad as that physical pressure. Because if you're a cerebral guy, you want to have time to think, but they're not allowing you time to think because they're like the little train that could just keep coming, keep coming. What happened? Spence broke the other orbital bone. What are the chances of both of your orbital bones getting broke one fight after the another, man? Does he just have weak orbital bones? Lightning striking twice? You thought he was a broken fighter after Triple G. After Spence, it was even worse. And it went on down. About time Crawford finally got him. Shell of himself, please. Membrane at this point. And again, another soft one for Crawford. Another soft one for Crawford. Crawford always got the guys after they done been. And that's why I be so damn bad on his resume. But y'all be saying I'm hard on him. Not at all. Not at all, man. Because I also say right after I say all of that is, even in their prime, Crawford probably still would have beat him. But y'all don't never hear that part. Nah, because y'all be quick to hold on to the first part that I say about his resume. Nah, but y'all don't hear me though. It's okay. It's okay. I ain't gonna go back and forth with you. Jay Dixon, stop, bro. You sound like those other channels. Ortiz and Boots, Duck, Crawford, bro. Receipts. Why? Why Crawford have to listen to YouTubers? Laugh my ass off. These guys always going back and forth. And from my understanding, it's because that big youngster them took a few off of hot grease. He done took a few off of hot grease, and hot grease feeling a special way. We got Tay in the building. We want to welcome Tay to the Hardcore Hangout. Hey, Tay, we just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together, talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. We only got one rule around here, Tay. No hitting below the belt. I mean, we don't talk about nobody mom up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We want to definitely welcome Tay into the Hangout, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all give Tay some good sparring. You get to let him know that he's found the best morning boxing show around where you can have your opinion and don't get beat down for it. You did, but you're going to have to stand and fight, though. Yes, indeed. We don't let no cow down on here, but we ain't going to worry about that. Salute to you, Tay. Appreciate you being in the building. His first Chatterman is Jay Hardcore. Salute back to you, soldier. Appreciate you hanging out with us, man. For sure. But yeah, Canelo Crawford talk will never, ever die down until we get into that first round, man. Yes, indeed. Well, I tell you what, I might have to break out the brisket Yeah, I might have to break out the brisket and Cornish hens that night, man. Yeah. They say I'm doing voodoo in the hangout, y'all. I just talked about the brisket and Cornish hen last fight, and Ryan Garcia bit the bullet, y'all. You dig? So let me tell you something, man. The Cornish hen and brisket is not no joke. Jay, never in my feelings, bro. I am a own boss. I was raised by my daddy, not my mama. I know that's right, boy. I know you ain't in your feelings, baby boy. But just you telling me you ain't in your feelings, you got a little bit of feelings going on right there, boy. Because if you ain't in your feelings, you ain't got to justify it, soldier. Keep that one for free, man. You did. You know I be giving them up. Yeah, voodoo ass ninja. That's who I is. Yes, indeed. C Wood, my good guy. What's up? Photographer extraordinaire, man. If you interested in getting photography done or anything like that, that's dealing with that digital piece, man, holler at us, C Wood, man, and come with your paper, man, because he's a professional. So don't be down there trying to Jew him down and this, that, and you can't afford him. You just can't afford him. Respectfully, you dig? This man shooting for top magazines and things, man. So if you're gonna holler at him quick. Don't forget, man. C Wood's my guy, man. Yeah, Voodoo Ninja, man, because I be making these brisket meals with Cornish hens. Yeah, and fighters go down. They go down. Hey, we're gonna be in Vegas. I know Senior gonna be in Vegas with me, so I ain't gotta worry. I got a road dog, so don't act like y'all. I ain't tripping. I hear a lot of people say they ain't gonna be able to make it. I get it, respectfully, man. You know what I mean? I know what it means to me. You know what I'm saying? And I know my road dog, All Access International Senior Men Cobb down for the travels, man. You dig? So we'll represent the whole JBT if we have to, man. You dig? Yes, indeed. Because two are gathered in the name. JBT is in a miss. So yeah. Hey, let me check the Cash App, man. Make sure. Because y'all know lately y'all thought the Cash App was broke. I know y'all thought the Cash App was broke. And that's why, it wasn't nothing in it. So let me check. Okay, y'all must think it's still broke. The Cash App is working. It's Hardcore Boxing News, man. Yes, indeed, appreciate it so much. The Cash App is definitely working. Super Chat is working, and you see that because we done had two so far, man. Shout out to Big Dre. Shout out to Tampa Tommy, man. Always supporting the plan, man. I appreciate it. Jay said Rolly didn't need the voodoo meal. Just a double left hook, and he could block a left hook, unlike Little Haney. Not Little Haney. Not Little Haney. Yeah, boy, I break out the voodoo meal. It's over, man. Yes, indeedy, man. Hey, that meal is expensive. Yeah, that meal is expensive. So when I make it, somebody should go down, man. I'm using brisket. Brisket, that ain't cheap, Jack. Yes, indeed. Some of my professional smokers know what I'm talking about. A slab of that brisket's gonna cost you. I ain't talking Cornish hen brisket, even though that's a little expensive these days too. But I'm talking about, yes, Lord, man, that heavy pounds of good, unadulterated uh 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 black Angus brisket, man. You dig? Yeah, and then that ever so delectable little bird, that Cornish hen. You dig? I don't be understanding the bird gang at all, man. We was having this conversation the other day, man. You got a hen, then you got a Cornish hen, you got a chicken, you dig? So when is a hen a Cornish? And a hen, do you eat hens? But I guess you do because you eat a Cornish hen, but you don't eat regular hens because we normally eat chickens. Somebody give me some explainment. And why does chicken wings cost more than thighs? Yeah, yeah. Some of y'all great minds explain that to me. Because the chicken come with two thighs and it come with two chicken wings. But why is the wing more expensive than the thigh or the leg? Yeah, give me explainment of that, man. Yeah, because a pack of chicken wings gonna cost you your whole life savings. But I get a pack of thighs. I can get like 400 thighs for $4. You dig? My twin in the building, man. What up, man? Jay Dixon said, man, I had a brisket quesadilla and it was fire. That sound fire, J.A. Big back. Oh, big back bed over there. Big back bed. What up, baby? Smash that like button, appreciation button. I can tell. Y'all, look, y'all can see I got the chinky going on right now. Yeah, y'all see I got the chinky. I took an edible at 11:30 last night, man, and I guess it's still edible, but nice. Yeah, I took an edible at 11:30, man. Feel like it's still edibling. Yeah, y'all see I'm on my ching chong boogie down. That's my dead giveaway when I got the chinky eye. Yeah, like I've been smoking. I don't even smoke, but my eyes get low though. Guinea hen, Cornish hens are a hybrid. Oh, see, needed some smart people to give me some instant. So they breed them to be small. That's just like the wagyu. I had to look up and see what they was doing with wagyu, and it was like it's a calf, but yet they feed it and make it get real fat and feed it this high fatty stuff. And I even heard they gave them beer and the Japanese so it's $500 an ounce. You did, but I'm gonna tell you the first time I had Wagyu, man. I was in Vegas, man, and I was at a steakhouse in the MGM called I think Charter or something like that, man. Oh man, it was the most amazing cut of beef I've ever had in my life, and that's the first time I actually met Bernard Hopkins because we had a table, maybe about 8 or 9 of us, man, and I seen Bernard and I waved him to the table because I wanted to ask him a question because I heard about something real nice he did for somebody in his town of Delaware. Because we play poker right down the street from where he lived at, and it was somebody was at the poker table was talking about how Bernard had somehow he was talking to this kid, man. The kid was telling him he was about to graduate and he's going to prom, this, that, and the other. Make a long story short, man, Bernard Hopkins ended up letting this little kid, 18 years old, use one of his luxury vehicles to go to prom. And I thought that was just a beautiful gesture, man, because you don't hear about stuff like that. You got to hear about it in the poker rooms or stuff. You did. So I asked him about that, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I remember that kid. He was a good kid, and I still talk to him today." Da, 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 da. And then he just came and sat at our table, man, and he took pictures with everybody at the table, man, and just chilled out with us for a minute, man. And so that's my Bernard Hopkins stories, man. And I would have never witnessed that if I wasn't at one of those fights of the 6 fights that Floyd Mayweather had. You dig, when he did his 6-fight deal, man. So I'll never forget that. Bernard Hopkins came and chilled out at the dinner table with us, man. You dig? So most boxing memories, man. I cherish all those when I meet special guys like that, man. You dig? For sure. And I remember when me and Keith Thurman, another Mayweather weekend, when he fought the Hispanic kid that was a left-hander. That's trained by his father. His father was a little crazy, had the handlebar, man. But I remember sitting and talking with Keith Thurman before he got popular. And, he was one time, then nobody wanted to give him any time. And he sat for 45 minutes telling me about how boxing wasn't fair. You know what I'm saying? And how he can't wait till he get his chance and how he's going to be great and this, that, and other. And he did all that he said that he was going to do. He became world champion and everything, man. So I never forget that, sitting down with him beside the slot machine and having that conversation, man. And so many other different fighters, man, that I've met in my lifetime. The one that turned me out was when I was, I don't know, between 8 and 12 years old, and I met Muhammad Ali and took a picture with him. I was turned out. You did, he was the first fight that I ever watched in my life anyway, him against Ken Norton, and that was 3. That was my first boxing match, and I was turned out. I was 8 years old, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess I was about 12 when I finally met him. To see this guy on television, then one day to be standing right in front of him inside of a ring, under 13 years old, and taking a picture with the greatest, Muhammad Ali. I supposed to been coming down there to get a book signed. He had this book called The Greatest. Never even got the book signed, but hey, that memory, and to meet the GOAT, the greatest woman in boxing of all time, Clarissa Shields. I interviewed her for 45 minutes, but before that, I met her in New York City. So I met the GOAT and I met the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? You did. So it was just all that amazing. Jay Dick said, "Man, I got an autograph glove from Hagler a few months ago before he passed." Huh? Got it. Oh, you got it a few months before he passed. Okay. Let's talk facts. I know we grown in the hangout, but getting turned out at 13 sounds nuts. Get your mind out the gutters, man. I was 8. That New York mentality. It's gonna get better, man. You dig? I said pause with Remo one day on the phone. He said, we're gonna pause the pause this time, big homie. Because we was talking real grown-up shit. And that was real grown-up from Remo, because Remo, I'm gonna tell you, was the pause king, man. And he has came so much farther. Yeah, I know that sounds crazy too, right? But he's came a long way, man, with his pause, man. You dig? So when he said we just gonna pause on the pause for this one, big home, because I was just being respectful for him. It was me and him one-on-one on the phone. You dig? So there you have it, Jack. You dig? So yeah, man, you never know, man, what you might end up partaking of, man. This Canelo and Crawford could be one of the great fights of history. We don't know. You dig? So I want to be able to say, I remember when me and All Access was in Vegas, man. And yeah, man, we was covering the fight, man, and Canelo and Crawford banged it out, man, for 12 great rounds, man, and gave us one of the best fights in American history, man. Yes, indeedy, man. I said, and Senior missed the KO punch, man, because he was talking to Sally, man, and I laughed at You'll have that whole story, man. You did, yeah. It's always, I remember when we went to see, we're gonna get to what's happening in the world of boxing in 2 more minutes, y'all. You dig, but this hangout talk, we've been talking about the topic actually the whole time, so we're doing actually good. But when we went to go see Boots versus Abenesian or somewhere, I don't know, whatever the fight we did, the first meet and greet in Philadelphia, man. And we could tell that story about the meet and greet and how we had so much fun, and how D1 was in the cab talking reckless, and we in there with a chick boom boom type of guy driving the car, you did, and D1 just saying the craziness stuff, man. And I'm like, yo, stop playing, man. Come on, we got chick boom boom driving right now, man. Let's not do that, you did. And then at the end of the fight, we all looking for D1, man. He the only white guy at the fight. You did, you know, and we can't say we lost D1. You know what I mean? He come to Philly, man. You dig, the only white guy there, man. And nah, he wasn't the only white guy there. My twin was there as well. You did. They said your twin. Yeah. Don't worry about that. You worry about the wrong damn thing. You say, but then you just say he was white. My twin, like I said. But yeah, man, we can't find D1. We all searching the whole arena afterwards and his ass outside, which makes sense. Where else would you? You got to come out, you dig? But we on the inside searching for our brother, man. You dig? And we found him outside, man. You dig? And how D for the win. Forgot the mumbo sauce. But yet he said the mumbo sauce was right in the car. We could have just reached in and grabbed it. All those memories, man, of fight night that we can have conversations. And that's why I love when we are able to go to fights and the brothers, we all go together, man. And because then we have stories that we can tell and things of that nature, man. And that's what boxing is all about, man. It's bringing people from all walks of life together, man, to congregate, to enjoy the art of boxing, man. You dig, all together. Look, D for the win. Say it was in the car, man. Shake my head. Where that mumbo sauce at now, man? Where the mumbo sauce at? But we can also tell the story that when we went to the fight in New York City, Tank versus Lamont Roach, how Big Dre made sure we had the mumbo sauce, man. Yeah, Big Dre secured the sauce, man. You did? Yeah, he did. And how we ate. Well, y'all ate like crazy in New York, man. Man, catering that night was crazy, man. But we pulled it off, man. Yeah, y'all didn't eat as much as y'all needed to eat because I slaved, man, making that mac and cheese, man, and them wings and vegetables. But we put it together, man. We put it together. And those are a history that, and Remo always the first to pull up, man. Always ready, always willing to give a hand, man. He was the first person in Philly. He was the first person in, well, he lived in New York, so he had no choice but being first that time. But he was there. He went and got something from the dollar store for me because I need a magic marker and something else, man. Nameplates. And Big Cass was there and his wife, man, and his daughter, man. D1 was there again. Our guy PBC was there. All Access was there, man. Miss Gibbons was there. You dig? Heather E, the Queen E was there. Man, then the guy that played Coach Calvin, Cuddy, from The Wire, he was at the meet and greet. You know, memories, man. Fight memories, man. And how Tank and Roach fought to a draw. We didn't see that. But I screamed to the top to everybody that could hear me. I said, yo, this kid is different, man. Don't think Tank just gonna walk over him. BBO, Sports TV is in the building. He said, God's property. Salute. Yeah, man, those memories, man. Yeah. The memories, as they always say. GP always say he coming to a meet and greet, never show up. Yeah, man. He said, my Cash App might not be working. Ain't nobody send me nothing. I'm going to put it in the chat. You looking for some Cash Apps, boy? He said, my Cash App might not be working. Yeah, mine. I don't think mine working right now, but that's okay, man. We'll put in an order for both of them to get repaired. Let me check mine again, G-Peasy. Maybe my Cash App working. Yeah, my Cash App working, G-Peasy. Yes, indeedy, man. Who that? Who that did? Who that is? Seawood and Hot Grease. Seawood gave 3-piece. Hot Grease gave 2-piece, man. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy, man. We're gonna put them both on the hollers, man. Appreciate that, man. We do know now that my Cash App is working, y'all. So there you go. The Cash App is working. So go ahead and make it do what it do, man. I know y'all been waiting to see who going first person to send. So we'll see if it's working, man. So let's get a holler. Let's get Shard a holler, man. One more time, one more again, one more again. Yes, indeed. And I'm gonna put it on the bag as well, man. Yesterday, man, I got a little ring a ding in the Cash App that I didn't even know about, man, and that came from B3Z, man. B3Z hit me with a whole 20-piece, man, the whole entire 20-piece nuggets, man. So I'm gonna put that 20 on the bag, and I'm gonna put that 2 and the 5 on the bag right there, which is 5. That's 25. Big Dre just dropped a 5-piece. That's 30. And Tampa Tommy just dropped a 5-piece on the super chat. So that is 35. I'm gonna drop a 35 on the bag, y'all, for sure, before we get out the door, man. Yeah. But we've been rapping and tapping, man. Hey, smash that appreciation button. If you have not did that, make sure that you do that. Also, we want to say salute to BNN Boxing News. Let BNN Boxing News know that he is late. He's going to have to pay 2-piece to the jaw, man. 2-piece to the jaw. Not to his jaw, y'all. Not to his jaw. To the jaw. To the jaw. Y'all ready to put hands on him, man. Senior Carson, man. I'm sitting here thinking about Tim's wife cakes, man. They was the nice, juicy, and fluffy and tasted amazing. Man, you better stay off that man wife cakes, man. She did make some amazing desserts that day, man. And yeah, she can definitely tear down in the kitchen, man. She can tear down in the kitchen, man. Being in Boxing News, say salute to you all, man, for sure. BBO said, Melanin Queen, the woman of my dreams. Boy, you trying to get beat down, boy. You know, these women's be watching these channels, man, seeing how y'all act in y'all natural habitat. Yeah, they watching you in your natural habitat. Mrs. BBO mess around, hit you with the boo-bah bang, boy. With the boo-bah bang, you better be careful because Senior might hit you with the boo-bah bang, man. You dig? He traveling all the way down to Georgia to show how he got to approve his love. Every night I got to fight for my love. Big Dre said that sounded so wrong. What did I say this time, Big Dre? You said that sounded so wrong, man. I told y'all, respectfully is the new pause around here. All right, y'all. I see I'm still on Ching Chong Boogie Down status right now. You see me squinting. Them edibles, boy, the edibles be edibling. I gotta go wrestle her main ninja in Atlanta by now, BBO. Gotta go prove your love, boy. Gotta go prove your love, man. Yes, it is. Gotta hit him with the is you is or is you ain't my baby. Baby, is there somebody new? Hey, man, cartoons used to be amazing, man. I got that from a cartoon. I can't remember what cartoon it was. We're like, is you is or is you ain't my baby? Shout out to all my truckers today, man. Shout out to all the truckers out there. Yeah, that used to be me, that little boy on the road, asking them to hit the horn. We down there in Tappahannock, Virginia, and we'll go to exit. I forgot the name of the street that used to go right across my grandmother's and them property. Is it 18? I think it was 18. And me and my uncle nephew, yeah, he older than me, but I'm the nephew, man. You dig? So yeah, my grandmama menopause baby. Yeah, she had him when she was in menopause, and he's 3 years younger than me, but yeah, he is my uncle nephew. You did, and he was crazy about 18 wheelers, man, which made me know everything about him as well, because he's always giving me the breakdown of all the type of freight liners, if you will. You dig, and telling me about the noses. Obviously, that's a Peterbilt, man. That's a freight liner. You know what I mean? That's the Volvo, man. The Kenworth, man, and this that. He loved the Kenworth. He used to love himself a Kenworth, and he always knew that he would be a truck driver. And now he's 3 years younger than me, so he will be turning 54 this year, and I'll be turning 57. And he's been driving trucks ever since he was 18 years old. Been on the same job as a truck driver since then, but now he's the supervisor. But one thing that happened to him, man, he had to get hip surgery in both hips, man. And I guess it comes from all that riding, man, all them years, man, that made his hips bad, man. Yeah, the man got hip replacement, man. You dig, guys? And I always mess with him because he always loved them big white women, man. Yes, indeed. And then Walt, like, he blue black. He 10 times blacker than me, man. And he loved himself a big cushy white woman, man. Yes, indeed. 275 and up. That's his thing, man. So I said they done broke that little hip finally, huh? Yeah, all that pushing, he done broke them little hips of yours. Yeah, why the blackest dudes go for the whitest women, man? I'm talking about opaque. You dig? It's so funny, man. But I don't even know how we got on. We went from truck drivers, y'all. So shout out to all my truck drivers, man. I appreciate you all, man. I'm glad to be part of your morning, man, and help knock out those 2 hours for you, man, and enlighten you on what's happening in the world of boxing. So with that, y'all, let's go ahead and yeah, the Cash App ain't broke. It's still working. So anybody want to get me punching on the bag, put it in the Cash App. And after we finish this, I'm going to hit the bag, y'all. I'm going to hit the bag. We at 35. I love to be able to have to hit the bag 100 times. So if everybody can send $1 to the Cash App right now, everybody send $1. That's all. That's all. There's 22 people on here. If 22 people right now send $1, yeah, that'd be great. You did? Yes, indeed. So then I'll be hitting the bag for at least 60 or 70 times. Y'all get to 70, I'm automatically gonna hit the bag 100 for you respectfully. And we already at 35, so we only need 35 more for me to hit that bag 100 times for you, man. I'm good with math, man. Yeah, those 3 or 4. How many lumps you want? Oh, 3 or 4. Pete Puma, man. He was good with them numbers too. He used to get hit upside his head, man. Oh, Pete Puma. Y'all remember that Pete Puma cartoon? All right, y'all. What's the first thing happening in boxing today? You can't get hit like that. Tim Bradley praises Inoue resilience after Cardenas scare, but warns against featherweight move. You know what? And I was talking to one of my little big homies yesterday, man. I was talking to one of my little big homies, YSM, one of the best sports interviewers out there, man, journalists out there, my youngster. He was like, hey, Jay, you know how, Inoue lately every fight been getting knocked down, this, that, and the other. He said, do you think he's going to get ridiculed about his chin like if he was a black guy? Yeah, I know. He said, because, they're talking about, like, right now, resilience and this, that, and the other. But let it happen to Devin Haney. And now Devin Haney got a weak chin, this, that, and the other. Do all other fighters get a pass, but black fighters don't? Or am I just am I just reaching? Put it in the chat, man. Put it in the chat, man. Me and my youngster, we was having this conversation yesterday, man. You know, are they going to say anyway, chin is suspect? Put it in there. Jay Dick say them GD edibles. Hey, these are them GD, them goddamn edibles. Yeah, boy, them edibles, boy. They on plays. They on plays. Are we go? Is anyway gonna get this? Is he gonna get the? Is they gonna say that his chin ain't spin? Talk to me. Jay, they said no, he won't, because when he gets hit, is when he's getting after it, and he doesn't get up and fight. Scared. YSM is a Haney head. Yeah, he does like Haney. He does like Haney, but he does have a point there, man. We, you know, this is the second time he done got put down, or maybe the third, but we still not hearing nothing about how, or maybe because he gets up and whips ass. He gets back up and whip ass. Hey, Haney got up and started whipping some ass when Ryan dropped him. Huh? Talk to me. Mike Rim said, it's because he takes risks. He gives the fans what they want, and he doesn't seem to be really hurt. Okay. All right. So there's another one towards anyway. I don't mind the monster getting dropped because he stays in the fire. All these American black kids play safe and still get dropped. Ooh. Okay. Real Prison Talk with Tommy said, great point, Remo. Jay Dixon said, what does Monster do after he get caught? He adjusts and finish the job. Haney got up and got dropped 6 times. Okay. But what that got to do if he got a suspect chin or not, though? That's the first thing they're going to say for black fighter. His chin is suspect. Even though he get up, whip ass and all that. Because that's the first thing they started saying about the kid from Top Rank that everybody loved. The Muslim kid, what's his name? They started suspecting his chin from off the rip. And he get back up, adjust, and fight. Come on now. Let's have a conversation. Mason got dropped twice. That's his name, Mason. In a round, and nobody killed him about his chin. They touched him a little bit. We did hear a little something, but nothing measurement. All right. We'll keep on talking about that. We're going to keep it moving, man. You did. What's next, man? Not fighting to win, just for a check. Rolando Romero's scathing critique of Garcia, Haney, Lopez, and the state of boxing. Okay. Rowley is putting a charge on all of them, saying that they're not fighting for legacy no more. It's just about the checkerman. Rowley is turning out to be a well-rounded guy. He's not acting as buffoonish as he used to. He gave us a good fight. He wasn't an assicle during the fight. He let Tio handle that, not the court jester, and gave us a stellar performance. Go figure. Kind of off topic, but on topic. I'm really interested to seeing how Frank Martin looks because he has also been knocked out and 140 kind of wide open. Yeah, and he hasn't fought since the Tank fight. I wonder what's up with that. You would have thought by now, or did he get that money and then take one of those Charlo hiatuses after Canelo got the bag? You know, Frank Martin, I've seen Frank Martin, you know, running around with his walk boys, the posse or whatever, jeweled up, you know what I mean, changing a little more persona, like he a star now and everything. Getting in little street scuffles. But I don't hear nothing about him fighting nobody. Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. My big homie ain't no phony. What's up with you, big homie? Good to see you. He said Rolly equals do re mi, fa sol la, a whole bunch of money. You dig? For sure, for sure. Twin said Rolly need to grace the hangout. I wouldn't mind Rolly being in the hangout, but Rolly's so crazy. You know what I mean? But you know what? There's something about the hangout. When people get in the hangout, they kind of mellow out. Because the chi in here be so good, man. The feng shui be kicking. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's just it's a zen feeling in the hangout that you get, man, that make you just don't want to act stupidly. You did, because I done seen some of y'all cats in other chats, and y'all some goals. Y'all can go. Come on now. We was even able to mellow out D1. And D1 was a firecracker when he first got into the hangout, man. You dig? But that Zen, you dig, things working right, man, for sure. And then we got a lot of mature bulls up in here, man. Yes, indeed. It was a story where it talks about they had a bunch of wild bull elephants in Africa just running around trampling the communities and everything. They were just young bull elephants, man, teenage elephants, if you will, man, and they were just running crazy and amok. You know what I'm saying? And what scientists end up doing is got like 5 male bull fully grown elephants and flew them into where these young bulls were. And when the old bulls was they actually flew them in and dropped them into the community of young bulls. And when they did that, man, the older bulls, just their presence among the younger bulls, man, made everything level out. You know what I mean? And they took control of the young bulls, and that's all they needed was some guidance, man. And I feel though that's what the hangout is, man. We show them that we can come together and talk boxing without have to invite someone to your area code or tell them to pull up on you or talk that craziness like how you wouldn't talk to somebody if they was in your faith that you see on other channels that you don't get in here, man. And that's because we got a lot of mature older guys setting the ways up in here on it ain't got to be that way. You know what I mean? But yet we still get our point across, young and old. And I think the older guys need the younger guys as well, man, to help us be better, man. Because there's some younger guys, man, with just good minds where you just can't pull them out of their yeah, like Remo, you ain't never seen Remo go off before, man. He's always level-headed. You did. Yeah. Twin, always elevated. Aunt McQueen, speaking of another amazing mind. You did. Good to see you, Aunt. I was just talking about you the other day, man. I even said, you know, we don't see Aunt. I wouldn't be amazed if one day they said, you know, Aunt McQueen is mayor of Staten Island now. I wouldn't be surprised. You dig? So good to see you, Aunt McQueen. I hope all things have been well, and I hope you and your family doing well, and the cats and all doing good, my brother. I salute you, man. And just let you know we appreciate that beautiful mind of yours. He said, Jay Dixon, what's also important to note is that this is Monster 4th weight class. Dude started at 108. Credit to him for pushing the line. Yeah. Only other person that did it like that was the great Manny Pacquiao that went 8 weight classes, man. I don't know if we ever see that again. 8 weight classes. I think he started at 108, went all the way up to 54. Real Prison Talk with Tommy said, I like the old people. That's why I go to the hangout. Then old people love you, Tampa Tommy. Yes, it did it. that has hit the big 50 this year, man. All right, what's next, man? What's next? Amir Khan completely loses it, calls Canelo Skull a great fight, and picks Skulls as the winner. See, now you got to look at this with a good eye on this one. Why would Khan say he's seen a great fight and William Skull won? Well, Amir Khan has been knocked every which way but loose, man. Yes, and you talking about chin. Now he was definitely spoke and known. He is known by his chin, and at this point, man, I feel though he just got spatterbrainment, and then they caught him doing nose candy and some stuff. So he just reckless right now. He in his mind, he probably did see William Skull whip the shiznick out of Canelo, but he's also a Canelo victim. Yeah, he's a Canelo victim, man. So, yeah. So he's always against Canelo. Canelo gave him some straightening, man. And every time Khan get knocked out, he always got that dumb look on his face. Yeah, like his sense got knocked out of his brain too, man. You dig? So I trust me, when I see something like this, I believe he really believes that, man. I believe he really believes that. But I tell you what I do believe is Crawford smiles, suggests he already counting Canelo money twice. Woo, reverse engineer what that is. Counting Canelo money twice, meaning he already feels though that he got this one in the bag, and obviously they're signed in the contract. If he does beat Canelo, that there's an automatic rematch. And what is that for Crawford? More money, more money, more money, more money. So let me tell you something. If Crawford can turn around and win this fight, he can easily, they already saying he making 100 million somewhere close to it for that fight. So that means that he would get it twice. He would get it twice. Can you imagine getting 200 million for 2 fights? Canelo can. Floyd can. I can't even look. Tyson Fury can. That's crazy work, man. And how about Turkey make it like he likes it so much? He'll do like he did with Bivol and Beterbiev. Push it down your throat 3 times. So it's a possibility. It's a possibility, man. This could be a tranquility. Yeah. Tranquility, Jay. Really? I'm trying to keep my balls, y'all. I'm trying to keep my balls, man. Real Prison Talk with Tommy. Hold on. My phone died, man. God damn it. Don't worry. I got my charger right here. Let me all right, so y'all bear with me, and my phone will be back on, but we'll work it from the computer right now. You dig? But yeah, anything is possible, man. So yeah, man, we might get a treepeat out of that joint, man. If it becomes one of those wars that like a Ward versus Gotti. Yeah, Ward versus Gotti. You remember I was talking to y'all about being at a fight that is history, where I was at Gotti 1. Well, Ward Gotti 1. I was at Ward Gotti 2. I was at Ward Gotti 3. I was in Atlantic City. I was in the building for all 3 of those fights, man. All 3 of those fights. I witnessed those wars that are still being talked about today. I was in the building, man. You dig? And if this becomes one of those, I would love to be able to be in all 3 of those as well, man. I'll be, yeah, yeah. Hey, I'm looking forward to it, man. Also, I meant to tell you all, they got that fight with Bam Rodriguez coming up. It's going to be in Texas, man. And with that, we have a new reporter in the game, man, a new guy that will be covering for Hardcore Boxing News. And you all, a lot of you already know him. Joseph, aka Supermax, aka Supermax, has joined the Hardcore Reporter crew, man. Yeah, so he'll, God willing, if we get credentials, when we get credentials for that fight, Joseph will be covering it for us. He's also a truck driver. He's already in Texas already, man. You dig? And he's a cowboy just like me. He loves the Cowboys, man. You dig? So that's my brother. I've been knowing Supermax now for maybe almost 8 to 10 years now. Yeah, something like that, man. And him and I spoke the other day, and we came to an agreement that he will be honored to report for the hangout, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing my guy. And he's already on live radio because he covers sports on a radio channel. Yeah. So he's already a journalist already, man. So he's just adding to his repertoire. You dig? He's just adding to his repertoire because he talks all things sports. Yeah, I know he definitely commentates some of the baseball games as well in Texas, man. So yeah, he is already in his journalistic role. You dig? He got a daughter, man, that she's into basketball, man. She's autistic and she's amazing, man. So shout out to Supermax and his whole entire family, because he is definitely a family guy, and he's always got his family traveling with him everywhere he goes, man. So shout out to a brother that takes care of his family, brother. Shout out to my brother Supermax, man. And from now on, we'll be reporting for us down in Texas. Down in Texas. Next, y'all. Hold on, y'all, because I can't see. Hopefully I can get my phone back on. There it goes, charging right now, so we can get into the next one. It say backdrop Garcia and Haney. Oh, okay. So I think this right here is talking about how Haney and Ryan Garcia performance came is messing up the bag. Yeah, it's messing up the bag, man. You dig? Davin wanted to play it safe, so that gave a performance that people didn't like, and Ryan just flat out lost the fight. You dig? Looked like a shell of himself. He didn't look like how he looked when he fought Haney, which brought more to say that maybe he really was on Listerine. Ostarine. You dig? Maybe he was on Ostarine, man. You dig? And that's why his performance was not the performance that we seen recently. You dig? Or maybe he just was ring rust and Rolly rolled over him and got him. You dig? Yes, indeed. We don't know. He said so. Yeah, so we don't know, man. But what do y'all think? Do y'all still want to even see that now? Put it in the chat. Give me a thumbs up if you want to see it. Give me a thumbs down if you don't want to get down. You did. Robert Garcia blasts Bill Haney. Lies after Ramirez fight. Instead of apologizing for the type of fight your son did, he ran. Let me ask y'all a question. When does it become good footwork to it being running? Give me some instances where it was real good footwork and nice movement opposed to a fight that it was just running. Okay. Boots versus Karen 1. Was that good footwork? Was that good footwork or running? Let me know. Which one was that, man? Good footwork or running? And if that was running, somebody gives me circumstances of good footwork. Give me good footwork. Somebody explain that to me, man. You know, I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer. You dig? So, yeah, somebody help me out and tell me the difference, man. Because, you know, we quick to say he was running opposed to saying it was good footwork. So somebody explain to me which one is which, man. I know there's some smart ones up in here, man. So help me out. Help me out. All right, next. Paid so much, risk so little. Promoter Samson Leskowitz slams Canelo Alvarez and William Skull for unexpired Cinco de Mayo clash. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, that was some glorified sparring that Canelo got paid $100 million for. Can we think about that real quick? Now, Floyd used to come in the ring with a ski mask on, basically telling you that this is a robbery. Canelo had no ski mask on or nothing. Came in there, snatched $100 million. 43 minutes, 42 minutes of that. William Skull got $3 million. Use that correctly, man. He can be all right in life. Invest it well. Damn near can live off the interest. But not in this economy. You can't live off the interest. But you can make the right things with that, man. Yeah. Especially you make the correct moves. Get that money moving. Get it out your bank account so you're not getting hit with capital gains. Make that money move. Put it in a trust fund. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? And make it work. You did. That's nothing to whistle Dixie at. Make that thing make babies, man. Before the tax man come and get you. Because they ain't going to take it all out of you right then. You can actually make some moves with it first and make it make babies, as I say. Any dollar I come across, man, I make sure that it make babies first before I use it. You know, I use it, make some money, take my piece off of it, then put it back where it need to be. You dig? And that's how you should always live, man. You know what I mean? Figure out a way to make some babies with that money, man. Literally. No, not literally. No, senior. No, that ain't what I mean. All right, y'all, let's keep on, man. It's getting late, man. I got to go work, Jack. So, what's next? What's this? All right, we just did that one. All righty. Callum Walsh is set for June 21st bout with Elias Espadadas. So make sure that you govern yourselves accordingly about that. Check it out. All righty. What else? Back on the road with his dad, the journey continues for Samuel Contreras Jr. Ain't nothing like being on the road with your pops, man. You did. Just father and son get-togethers. I love it. Hey, y'all, Mama's Day coming this weekend. Yeah, don't let it sneak up on you. I just realized it myself, too. Mother's Day is this Sunday, I believe. So make sure that you do something for your mama. You know what I mean? Your baby mama, your mama's mama. You dig? And, make them feel special. You dig? I think I'm going to cook for my moms this weekend. I think I'm going to cook for my mother this weekend. You dig? It won't be briskets and Cornish hen, though. All righty. What's this right here? Donito questioned Nayo Inoue limits against bigger guys at 126. And that's going to be a thing, man, because as you go up in weight, man, things going to have to change. There's weight classes for a reason. They put that there for a reason, and eventually it's going to make a difference. The punch resistance is going to make a difference eventually. Let's keep it moving. Who's number one in boxing, y'all? Right now, who is your number uno guy in boxing? Put it in the chat. I'm definitely interested in wanting to know who is your number uno, second to none. Who is your number one guy in boxing? Who is that for you? Put it in the chat. I want full participation on this one, man. It don't cost you nothing to tap in the chat at all, man. Who is your number one, hands down, guy right now that's fighting right now? Not history or none of that. Right now, who is your numero uno guy, man? Put it in the chat. Matter of fact, let me look and see what y'all saying, man. I'm interested in this one. I'm interested in this one, man. Let me see. You see, to me, if you're only using your feet to get away from the fight, it's not good footwork. You got to do that and use it to initiate your offense, okay? Snatch 100 million with no gun, very impressive. You better believe it. Fighters should be fined for BS like that. It hurts the brand and risks future customer buys. True. Who's the best? Who's the best or who's our favorite? No, who's the best, Steve, for the win? Who is your best guy if you take your biasness away from you and everything? Who's your best fighter right now? Fresh Baker said Gervonta Davis out of Baltimore, baby, is his number one guy. Appreciate that, Fresh Baker. Appreciate their participation. Tay says Dimitri Bivol. Good one, Tay. D for the win say Buds hands down. All righty, y'all. It's more than that, y'all. I know it's more than that. Come on, I need some more. That's a great question. I'm gonna have to Mexican Monster or Tank Probably. Okay. Wow. Who is mine right now? Wow. Damn. Don't forget, Benavidez is out there, y'all. But my number one guy right now, damn. Then you got Usyk's out there. God. Number one guy. Who was that for me? I'm in a conundrum with Usyk, Crawford, and Bivol. I'm in a conundrum of thinking of, I guess that's the word, Crawford, Usyk, Bivol. Wow. I'm gonna have to go Crawford, y'all. I'm gonna have to go Crawford. Jay Dixon say after that last fight, I can't say Tank. He's my favorite fighter. Yeah, it can't be your favorite fighter. It's the fighter that you really feel though is actually number uno. If you had to check off the list, punching power, smartness, movement, IQ, KOs. I mean, just he had to check them out of do a check. Who would that guy be for you out of everybody, man? Man, I like Crawford. I like Usyk was what he has done. But you know, and I like Bivol. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, I'm a Tank guy. But personally, I don't think Tank can go that far in weight classes. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't want to see Tank past 40. At 47, he gives away way too much. We got a new guy in the building, man. We got Palooka in the building. We want to welcome Palooka to the Hardcore Hangout. Hey, Palooka, we're just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together to talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. We only got one rule around here, Palooka. No hitting below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody's mama. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We want to welcome Palooka into the Hangout. Palooka first Chatterman is Crawford is going to run around the ring looking to counter. We already know it. Going to be another boring fight. Palooka just got in the hangout, y'all. Got in the middle of the gym and said he willing to spar with anybody. I love it. Appreciate you. Welcome to the hangout. Jay Dixon said Benavidez banned better be for Usyk because they show out in big fights. Maybe Bivol, but not Bud or Tank. Skills, not weight classes. No, just overall, just the baddest man, Jack. No matter where you take him, he's always going to rise to the top. You dig? And I damn. Now, I guess if you just had to shake it, it would be Usyk. You know what I'm saying? Because he got the IQ. He got good feet. You know what I mean? He got decent punching power and everything. You know what I mean? Tank ain't no fight nobody. Terrell Cameron says, salute Jay in the chat. D for the win. It's a few to pick from. Then you got Benavidez, man, that's just amazing. You know what I'm saying? But will he get that chance and that opportunity? How does Crawford get the chance before Benavidez? Can some of y'all great minds in here explain that to me? Because y'all know I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Can some of y'all scholars explain to me how does Crawford leapfrog Benavidez? Respectfully. Somebody explain it to me, man. Because, you know, I know y'all brilliant minds know how. All right, while y'all do that, man, I'm going to, that was a loaded question, man. Who's the number one guy in boxing? Overall, period, point blank. Baddest man on the planet. Or is it somebody we don't even know yet? Wheels already in motion for Ramon Cardenas. So they said that he's already been talked to for his next fight, man. One thing about certain fighters, man, when you fight certain way, man, you are respected upon. Man. And a lot of people feel, though, that if Cardenas did a few different other things, we might have could have seen a whole different outcome. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. You did. Frank Chances and Flip Hargriff. IBF eliminated heads to May 15th purse bid hearing. I like that fight. That's sexy. Sanchez versus Flip Hargriff. I like that. So, yeah, hopefully they make that happen, man, going to purse bid. And that is it with what's happening in the world of boxing. I'm going to check my Cash App right now to see did it move up a little bit more and see is there any more extraments that I have to do on the bag. Okay. So, no, it's still set with the last two guys, which was Seawood and Hot Grease. So total, I got a 35 piece that I got to put on the bag. I got a 35 piece to put on the bag. If you want to add to that right now, hurry up and do so. You know what I mean? So I can count you in the number. When you, the face of boxing, and bring in the most salespeople, listen to your request. It's Canelo's chessboard to play. We just invited to watch. Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. You dig? And it is his chessboard. Senior Cobb says, so quick question. If Crawford beats Canelo, will we ever get Benavidez versus Canelo? We'll never get it. No, 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 no. My question is, if Canelo beats Crawford, do we ever get Canelo and Benavidez? And the elephant in the room is, why won't Canelo fight Benavidez? You done brought up two guys from two different weight classes. You done brought in a guy we ain't never heard of in our lives, Wim Skull. You know what I mean? But yet you won't fight Benavidez. And that's the question that every Canelo fan should be asking their hero. Why won't you fight Benavidez? What is it that makes you don't want to fight Benavidez? I've heard, oh, he's been disrespectful. I hadn't seen other guys that was disrespectful. Mayweather was disrespectful to you. A few people then said unquestionably things about you. You did, you know. I've heard Canelo say, "What has he done to deserve a Canelo fight?" Well, what did Hogan do to deserve a Canelo fight? And people are like, who is Hogan, Jay? Exactly. Check the resume and you'll see. All right. So yeah, those questions, you know, every question that you can say the reason why you're not fighting Benavidez, we can look at somebody on your resume and say, hey, this person didn't either, but he got the fight. So again, I ask you all respectfully, what did Crawford do to be able to jump over to fight Canelo? Well, maybe because he's undisputed in two different weight classes and nobody's ever done that before, Jay. Maybe because he's undefeated, Jay. Maybe because he was on a 10-fight KO streak, Jay. Maybe because he's going to different weight classes and still whipping assicle, Jay. Maybe because he got a bigger name, Jay. Maybe it's because it's sexy fight that people now are getting boarded on, coming aboard, man. So that is a great question as well. That is a good question. The sun shines on the dogs behind once in a while, and we'll get it. But I tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and put the Boobop Bang apparatuses on, and after that, we're gonna get on out of here, man. I got a 35 piece that I gotta put on the bag, man. I'm gonna check the cash app one more again to make sure that there's no others that I have to do. So 35 is the number that I must put on this bag. Then I sound like Howard Cosell with the slow talk. Only thing I didn't say is look at that monkey run. Yeah, man. That was over. His career was over after he said that. How many of y'all old heads remember that when Howard Cosell said, look at that monkey run? Yeah, that's exactly what he said, man. And it was over for him when he said, look at that monkey run. All righty. 35 piece. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I switched up like Crawford 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 71, 72, 73, 4, 5, 6, 7, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 6, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sometimes I just like being an overachiever, man. Yes, indeed. 100 piece in the bag, just for shits and giggles. Senior, if you think I can't do that 500 piece on the bag, you crazy, bro. Always bet on blackjack. 100 piece. Hey, you know I'm in that DoorDash and training now, boy. Walking up steps, running this, that, Man, if I had a Fitbit, man, I'd blow that thing up now. I'm moving so much. But listen here, it was definitely a pleasure. Always a being in the hangout, man. Jay Dixon said, throw a real punch, OG. I did. I threw 100 of them. Hey, remember when I used to hit the bag so much it fall, man? So, you know, I want to keep it easy on them, Jack. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You going over in your room and throw 100 piece. I bet you sit back in your chair. You yes, indeed. Y'all don't want none. Tay said Canelo doing what he did to get his resume for all those guys when they were over the hill. Huh, man? Somebody here. Somebody know their boxing. Jay, because he's with Market Global 2.0. I mean Turkey. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Tay, 100 pieces in the blicky in it. Other than this, man, I appreciate Lade, Dada, and everybody showing up again for another hardcore party, man. I hope that I was able to help in your first couple of hours of your day, man, and enlighten you what's happening in the world of boxing. Have some good talk, you dig, man, and we all was able to congregate without cussing each other out again, man, and I appreciate y'all all, man, and I'm about to go put them girls to sleep, man. Just got them some new CO2. You dig, yeah, so they breathing so much better. Yeah, they got some CO up in there, baby. Yes, indeed, man. So other than that, it's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News, and I'm out of here. And how you turn this damn thing off? And we out.